and welcome to the Strength Hammer Podcast, episode 153. That was the weakest can opening possible.
I was hoping it's a white monster.
And it's not. It's a Boss coffee, a Japanese coffee that I love so much.
Where do you buy that?
There's a couple stores out in Pittsburgh, like some Asian markets. I like it. It's my favorite iced coffee.
Okay.
You can do it
Is it
hot.
better than Starbucks iced coffee in a can?
It's cheaper.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I'm surprised.
It's actually cans of like 100 milligram coffee as opposed to what we think is 100 milligram
Sure.
in America, which is really like 200.
It's all imported, right?
Yeah, it's all imported.
It's so weird that it's cheaper imported than Starbucks has produced here.
Yeah, like this little coffee is probably like, I'd say at most $2.
Wow, that's nice.
It's good though. I like it. I'm
Mhm.
I'm a weeb. I like
Hey,
anime stuff. I like
I'm good.
Japanese culture. Like you've seen my other hobbies if you followed me on Instagram. So
Yeah. Yeah, send me a can sometime. I'd like to try it.
yeah, I'll grab you a couple or bring you one depending on what I got in the fridge.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think the only downside to genuine premium Boss coffee is I'm an American. I do like my big sizes. This will be
Fair
gone
enough.
in the next like 10 seconds. You'll be like,
Right.
oh,
This is definitely a very small serving size.
it's an
It's a proper
actual
serving size.
it's an actual
Yeah.
serving size.
Right. It's like when you look at a bag of Doritos and the serving size is like 8 chips. Like who eats
Yeah, I know. I'm doing at least 2 of those.
that? Right. I think like for a typical American serving, it's a double of a regular European Asian serving.
Yes, for
Hmm
good or for ill, depending on who you are.
Nice.
Well,
Um,
anyway, Alex, how is
hmm.
your lawn?
My lawn is as cut as it was last time. I
Okay.
haven't touched it. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fair. You want to know about my lawn?
No.
Exactly the same. I had a neighbor cut the grass,
Mm,
but it's because his father lives there. His father's 90, so he comes cut the
mhm.
grass for him every couple weeks. So his is usually an extra week behind, which is comforting for me because it means I'm never behind.
Sure.
But he's
Very good.
cutting it, and I'm like, I don't need to cut mine. Like mine's fine.
Yeah, it was good. I look at it to make sure it's good. So I'm not shamed by my neighbor, but it's fine. Yeah, there's no problems with it.
Yeah,
It almost feels like kind of a shame not to cut it so often because it's a nice little workout.
yeah, it's
Like
extra little
listening to
cardio.
my audiobook. Now I might have to actually go for walks to listen to my audiobook.
Walks are good. I advocate walks.
Same.
But
I
yeah,
need to
no,
do it personally.
yeah.
Hey, a conversation about the serving sizes made me think. I was talking to Eli, Deadlifts for Dark Gods, shout
Mhm.
out, and we were talking about peanuts and peanut butter for some reason. And yeah, the same thing in Canada. Serving size for peanut butter is 1 tablespoon.
Just because everybody's wrong doesn't, like that's fine.
Who eats when you actually look at 1 tablespoon of peanut butter?
I don't know what a
That's enough for a
tablespoon.
half a
No, no. Okay, so here's the thing. I know what a tablespoon is. I have them for whenever I'm baking, and it matters. Whenever my
right,
feeling of I want peanut butter, it's a spoon.
right,
Not a tablespoon, a
right.
spoon. And I just dig
Maybe
in
with a
there and I take
spoonful,
a
you
big
go
scoop and move on my
yeah,
day.
great. Dude, I love peanut butter. I have to have it I have to not have it in my house if I'm, like, trying to eat healthier or kind of at least be reasonable amount of calories because it's so easy for me to just, like, dig into that bad boy.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is. It melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Are you just a spoonful of peanut butter person without having to have anything else?
I can do spoon. Yeah, yeah. I can
Yeah.
stop after one spoonful though.
Okay,
Like
okay.
I don't need to like I love peanut butter, but like yeah, it's what has helped me. So get the natural peanut butter that separates.
Oh,
So you have to
sure.
mix it. So therefore it's a pain in the butt. You're not doing it as often. You might be like, whatever.
I've had seasons, where I would just be, like, really sad, so I'm like, "Man, I'm just gonna eat some peanut butter right now." Just open a jar and eat, like, 4 or 5 spoonfuls,
Hey,
600 calories.
listen, if you want to have the trifecta of fucking your body up, all right, get a some Jif peanut butter, get
Mm.
some Nutella, and you get some fluffer
Oh,
nutter. All right, you get
mm.
all 3 of those. You get a spoon, and you just like shirt off. Just
Shirt off.
you have to be shirt off. You can't. You got to be gross when you do that.
Oh, that's hilarious. No, that's too much. That's too much for me.
It is. It's a lot of
I
sugar.
actually, unpopular opinion, don't like Nutella. I think it's overrated.
Well, everybody, it's been nice having Alex on the podcast.
Can't tell you last time I had Nutella. Maybe, like I think I was, like, still in high school.
Wow.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
love I well, actually, I don't want to say I love it, but I never ever get upset when it's in
sure,
existence is in front of me and I get to enjoy it.
sure.
But I can hold restraint on it, so it's not. Yeah,
Hazelnuts though, hazelnuts are good.
they are
But
good.
without
Yeah, no, yeah, nuts are great. Everybody put
nuts,
nuts in your mouth. That's all you gotta do,
this is the podcast where we tell you to put nuts in your mouth.
and mow your
That's right,
lawn.
and mow your lawn.
We are a Warhammer Fitness podcast. Speaking of which, it's time to talk about some fitness type stuff, Alex.
Fitness type stuff is my favorite type of stuff, Chuck.
Perfect. Well, it should be Warhammer, but anyway, how's your fitness
Yes.
been generally?
Fitness has been okay. I would say last week was great. Last week was probably one of the best weeks of fitness I had in a very long time. I went to the gym 6 out of 7 days. No, I actually tracked my workouts. This week I started strong. Yesterday was just an okay workout, and I actually woke up feeling a little sick today. So I have a feeling that yesterday I didn't know that I was getting sick,
Mm,
but my workout, I was like, why am I so tired? So I'm like, why am I so tired during the workout? But nothing was going on. And then this morning I woke up with a sore throat and runny
it makes
nose,
sense. Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So today's no workout. Today's just recovery. Probably same thing tomorrow, and then we'll see how we feel by the weekend.
There you go. Yeah, like I said, there's a cold going around, so it's hopefully you get through it.
My immune system just folded immediately. It's like, oh, it's cold? Okay. We don't know what to
It's 50-50. You know, it's just like your immune system's like, this is a bitch virus, or it's like, you're a
I
bitch.
haven't got sick for, I mean, I would mention it on the podcast, and I think it's been since wintertime.
I would say it's been quite a while since I've been sick. I'll knock on wood. But keeping up with the regular vitamins and minerals and things
Yeah.
like that. So, my fitness. So I did add my third day in this
Mm,
week.
that's right.
Well, this is the first week, so I did my usual Monday workout with the wife. We're recording on Thursday, everybody. Um, Usual Friday one's planned. So Wednesday she went and did cardio while I did
Mm,
my barbell movements, which was deadlift, squat, and bench press. And that's the
dude,
order I did it in.
same day is wild.
It felt great doing it during the
Oh,
day. I didn't push way too hard.
mm,
Like I went up to 315 on the deadlift. I went to 275 on squat, and then just 225 on bench. I was like, my
sure.
CNS will just die if I do too much. And like I said, honestly, and then like with some of it too, like I'm like squat, I knew I had more in me. Deadlift, I could kind of feel it, but I'm like, all right, kind of need to rebuild a little bit there. That happens. And deadlift was last, so I was kind of just gassed in general, but um, felt good. Did a couple top sets of like one or two, depending on the movement of what I did there. I will say this though, today I'm really fucking sore. Last night we were at club night. I think you might have, no, you were busy, you were deep in your game, but like I'm just sitting there. I just sat down and I'm like, I'm tired. Like I'm not, wasn't really drinking too much. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I'm just like, I'm just tired. And then I stood up and I felt my legs and my like kind of like the lower back area and like the glutes. I'm like,
Right.
fuck. Like the soreness was setting in while I'm awake.
It's a lot for one day, especially when you haven't done it for so long.
Yeah, so I'm glad I did lighter-ish weights from maybe what I could have pushed for, but it felt good. It's a good sore today. I won't say
Good,
it's bad, but
good. That's fun.
yeah. And then tomorrow's gonna be a typical machine-based leg day, so it'll be good.
Yeah, yeah, that's reasonable. 2 days between legs. I mean, you definitely hit your legs a lot with, on on Wednesday then with such big, heavy compound lifts.
Yeah, but the machines that I do like this, it's I'm max.
Oh, is it
I'm
like quad extensions,
Yeah,
curls?
hamstring curls. It's the basic stuff. It's like it's great for the wife. For me, it's like I've maxed that machine out so long ago. It's just doing stuff.
Are you doing the pendulum squats or the leg press at all?
I sometimes do the pendulum. Actually, so with the Wednesday, I'm trying to figure out the Wednesday with the barbell movements. Because I'm doing at least two movements per. So I did, um, oh, what are they called? We have you lean forward but keep your legs straight.
Oh, the good mornings.
Yeah, I did good mornings, and then I did the deadlifts. I did back squats, and then I did zombie squats. Then I did a bench press, and then I did wide grip, like half rep bench press for like that helps me a lot for my bench press for some reason. So but like I'm thinking like instead of the zombie squats, maybe I'll do the pendulum because they actually hit a little bit more than the zombie squats do for me.
Well, zombie squats are just like so hard because I feel like you can't focus as much on the legs as you have to focus on just the stability and the core.
It's they don't like the front squat stuff never bothers me. Like even
Mm.
I've done it together, so it's not. It wasn't straining. Like doing good mornings, like I could feel it. Doing the extra bench press stuff, I could feel it. I'm like pendulum squats after this regular squats, I think would be more beneficial for me. So
Mhm.
I am gonna get those back in, but like do typically no. But I think they're gonna go in for the Wednesday movements.
Gotcha. Hmm.
Yeah, but
Sounds like a good week of lifting for you.
yeah, it's been good so far. Tomorrow's gonna be another good day to wrap it up. Get then like, also plenty of cardio. Getting the cardio in feels good.
Sure, sure.
But
Yeah, yeah. I was pretty excited for this week, lifting wise, and then getting sick, and then having a bad workout yesterday and getting sick today. I'm like, that's sad.
it's fine. It's fine. You do what you
It's
can.
all right.
Recovery
Life
is yeah. Recovery is part of a workout.
Right, right. Yeah. And I can feel it this one, like by next week I'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. Well, the main fitness topic besides what we're doing.
Mhm.
So Alex and I are Horse Heresy fans. We'll get to that in a bit, everybody.
Sure.
I'm there. We'll tell Alex. But so we have some Primarchs. We all
Uh-huh.
we all know what a Primarch is. Just a demigod among men.
Chad.
Yeah. Well, some are
No,
Chad, some are
yeah,
I don't know.
some are
Some are Keiths, some are
they're not,
Evans. You know.
they're not yeah, they're not twinks. Well, maybe
No, there's
one.
no. He's not a twink. All right. Anyway, we're gonna go down the list of the Primarchs, everybody, and me and Alex are gonna take a guess at what their best compound. Well, let's not be compound. I guess best gym
Just best
movement
lift.
is best lift. Or hey, it could be a cardio calisthenic thing too. So there's a bug in front of me.
Okay.
So we'll start. First up, my boy Lionel Johnson of the Dark Angels.
Okay.
I'll let you go first. Go ahead.
Let me go
You
first.
go first. This is my boy, so I can't take all the
Yes.
glory.
So okay. I would say my knowledge on Horus Heresy is limited compared to yours.
Mm-hmm.
But with things that I know, hmm. I oh, it's hard. It's hard. I almost want to go. Here's okay. I'm gonna go bench press.
Okay. All right.
Classic bench press. Classic barbell bench press. And here's why. He is the first.
Mm-hmm.
The first legion. What is the first movement that every gym goer, that's a guy, cares about?
It's bench press.
It's bench press. It's also a very strong movement. It's a powerful movement.
It is.
So I feel comfortable going with bench press.
Okay. I got you. I got you. I'm sticking with the chest. Although
Okay.
the lion, for me, he seeks glory without seeking glory. Like the whole chapter
Mhm.
is about like we don't care about the glory. We just get this stuff done. But he
Sure.
does. He cares. I mean, let's be honest too. All the Primarchs, they got some traits. They're on the spectrum a little bit. I think Lion's
Sure.
higher up there than a lot. I think he goes dumbbell like chest flies.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he goes. Well, it helps me. It helps my shoulders. For some reason, I just see him like focusing on that because it's. Is it helpful? Yes. Is it impressive? He's like, well, it's not really impressive. But like, if you see someone taking some heavy pound dumbbell chest flies, you're like, damn, that's a strong person. So he's showing off without showing off on the main movement.
Hmm.
To me, that's his
Okay.
psychology, and it would be helpful. And I think he could crush it. It's still chest. It's gonna be chest for him.
It's got to be chest. Yes. Okay. I respect that. I respect that. It's
All
pretty
right.
good.
Gotcha. All right. Second Legion, redacted, as we all know. So let's go
Sure.
to the third, Emperor's Children. We got Fulgrim. Who you got? We got.
Dude, Fulgrim. And we're spitting this off our heads. So this is
Hmm.
not
These all
preconceived.
guesses, yeah.
Right, right, right. Fulgrim. Hmm. I feel like it's got to be crunches.
Okay, you
Proper
going abs? Okay, all right.
proper crunches. So none of those, going all the way up and you're using your hip flexors. He actually cares about hitting the target muscle. But you only train abs if you're lean enough and if you care about aesthetics.
Right. I
And
see that. I see that.
I feel like Fulgrim cares about aesthetics because all the other movements, I think there's better Primarchs for the other ones I'm thinking of. So I'm gonna go with one of the best movements, 4 abs, which is a crunch, whether it's any crunch. So whether you
Okay,
use
just
machine roll
just
crunch, cable
abs. Yeah,
crunch, as long as you actually effectively target your abdominals. That's what I'm going with.
gotcha. For me, I see that. I see that entirely. He's aesthetics,
Mhm.
but he's also a dumbass.
Yep,
I think he goes. My genetics are so good on the
sure.
show muscles, uh, that he wants to aesthetically be pleasing on the go muscles. So
Sure.
he's either triceps or calves. I'm gonna go triceps because I see him kind of
Mhm,
wear. He's a board shorts type bodybuilder.
mhm,
I bet
sure.
he's just like huge tricep guy.
I could see calves too, though,
Yeah, yeah,
because
but
like
like
he cares,
he
right?
would
Yeah.
assume the rest is already
Mm.
perfect for him. He's
Right,
like, I can make
right.
this better
Sure,
because he's a
sure. Okay,
dumbass, and who cares?
I respect that. I respect that.
All right. Next up, Iron Warriors. Iron Warriors, Perturabo. I was trying to say both of those at once. It's one of those. So Perturabo of the Iron Warriors. We got the Fourth Legion. Who are you thinking here?
I have a very clear picture in my mind,
Mhm.
barbell shoulder press.
That's the first one. I don't disagree. That's it.
Perfect.
Yep.
I don't think it needs to be explained. There's nothing else. It's not dumbbell shoulder press, it's not machine shoulder press, barbell shoulder press.
Yeah. He's just all day in the gym. Just boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's all he does.
Just
Maybe
siege, siege, siege.
maybe on occasion he throws in an overhead squat because he feels like it, but he's not great at it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Very powerful, very forward, very, very basic movement, but also a compound movement.
Right. All right. Next up, Fifth Legion, White Scars, Jagati Khan. Who you got?
Okay, are we making them resistance training movements or are we throwing
No,
cardio in
you
there?
can throw in cardio if you want.
Hmm. I mean, sprints, maybe high intensity interval training. So you go all out until you can't, and then take a break. Go all out until you can't, you take a break, but specifically with running, nothing else.
See, that's where I think you're wrong. They're plains riders. They're not actually going to run themselves.
Yeah, yeah, okay,
I'm saying
okay,
like I see where you're at, but I think you fell
sure,
into the classic trap. Um,
sure. The gorilla kind of
yeah,
mentality that I'm having. Yeah.
I honestly think what he's doing is log presses
Okay, tell me why.
because I just or like Atlas stone type lifts because you got the Mongolian nature, which is a little bit more traditional
Mhm,
of such, and but strength is a culture of it. They're going to use implements that aren't traditional.
mhm,
I feel like
mhm.
I see him out there just grabbing his bike and just log pressing it. Like roll it up, push it overhead. But and let's go stone specific. I'm gonna do stone lifts.
Arm lifting.
He
That's not at all where I would go. But I see that. I see with your reasoning
yeah.
after you explained it.
Because like I mean, you lift a stone, you're working the whole body, and like he needs to have the legs to
Oh, for sure.
ride. He needs to have the core strength. I just some reason stones for me for Jagati Khan. Plus, let's be honest, he's probably the coolest Primarch. Like we have our favorites, but like he's
Sure.
probably the coolest Primarch, and stone
He's
Atlas
pretty
stones
cool.
are pretty badass.
He is pretty cool. I do feel bad giving him cardio because it's not very cool.
It's not no. Well, there's
Yeah.
there's far less cooler Primarchs on this list. Not this one though. Sixth,
No,
Space
not at
Wolves,
all.
Lehman Russ.
Oh, Space Wolves. That's a tough one because they kind of do. What's mm, maybe mace work, heavy mace work.
I could see that. I honestly, he's one of the ones I could see like some sort of long distance running if you wanted to do a cardio because the wolves run in packs.
I don't think I want to do cardio for Lehman Russ.
That's fair.
I think I would do heavy mace work, so mace swings, 360s, and it would be a very heavy mace.
I honestly, for me,
Very
for him,
cool. Could see that.
for Lehman Russ,
Hmm.
it's got to be some sort of carry. I would say farmers carries, just because carrying the boats, like he once again he's
Sure.
like with the culture he'd grow up in, it would be a lot of full body needing to be like a very functional style movements. Like
Yeah, I'm totally with you with functional style movement.
yeah,
Totally there.
all
Like
right.
I
So
can't see him like going on a chest press machine.
no, I don't see him giving a crap about that. He's just like yeah, but I'm gonna say farmers carries for me.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, next up, seventh Imperial Fists, Rogel Dorn.
Barbell back squats.
Okay. All right. Elaborate.
I feel like it's a very, very classic movement. It's one of the big three, right? One of the big three is taken. So it's a staple movement. It's a very sturdy movement. You have to be very planted. You can't be, um, you can't, it's a very, very precise movement, right?
Yeah.
It's not a movement like I can find a random person and tell them to do a bicep curl. I cannot do the same thing with a proper squat,
All
right?
right.
You have to execute it very correctly. You have to be very planted, very sturdy. And I think a lot of people take a lot of pride in their squats,
Okay.
right? So that's where I'm going. Very that's where I'm thinking Robodron.
Okay. I'm gonna take probably the alternate approach, kind of like what we did with Jagati on this one. I'm gonna
Okay,
go with he's a grip enthusiast. Iron
not
fi-
gonna
Iron
go.
fists, but
Do
like it's
that.
a very technical. It's very like it's useful,
Hmm.
but there's a very small group of people that really care. Like having a good grip is good, but I meant like weird hub tile, like the
Crazy
competition.
strong grip.
Yeah, like, but I could see him like that's what he's just constantly doing.
Hmm.
Like I see him as a grip enthusiast.
Hmm.
Maybe even arm wrestling. We go as far as arm wrestling because I
No,
like,
I could see. I would go
yeah,
arm wrestling. I can actually see that.
yeah,
Yeah,
like no, I'm
training
gripping.
for that.
All right, next up. Oh boy,
Dude,
Conrad Kurz, the Night Lords of the
no
Eighth
idea.
Legion. Oh,
I
I got it.
don't know.
It's
You got
glutes
it?
all day, baby. He's just glutes. Have you not seen like every single Night Lord, like stupid little like edge lord type character? They're like hanging off shit. Like I don't know. Like I just feel like they have to get the big strong glutes to just like get their legs placed
That's
right.
funny.
I'm going glutes. Like he's doing hip thrusts left and right. That's it. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, maybe I could see that. I could almost see pull-ups because it's a very like calisthenic. I don't see him using a lot of weights. You're also hanging on stuff. You're on top when you're doing pull-ups.
Hmm.
Maybe calisthenics involved with pull-ups. So a lot of those levers and things of that nature.
Okay.
Muscle ups.
All right,
I could
everybody,
see that.
everybody, let us know. This is one I want to know. Like
That's a
Conrad
tough one. That's
Kurz,
a tough
is he a glute enthusiast or is he a calisthenic boy?
one. This is wild. Uh,
It's only because I keep getting beaten by them by
that's
friends
fair.
at the table. All right. Anyway, next up we have a good one. Ninth Blood Angels Sanguinius. I mean, go
Hmm.
ahead. You're still going first, but I know what this one is for me.
I think I have it, and this is not necessarily the way I'm thinking is not necessarily what they would choose, but what is the aesthetic associated with it.
Okay,
With
so you're going what? Okay, okay.
right.
I
So I'm
think we're
going to
opposite
say
then.
proper lat pull down. Let's focus specifically on the lat,
Yeah. Okay.
purely because of the wings, right? You're building up your wings. You're building up your width. That's the first thing that came to mind. So that's the first thing I'm saying.
Okay. I actually, yeah, because I thought maybe you have gone chest as a simple
Mhm.
choice because like Blood Angels, that's what it is. But I'm
Because
with you.
yeah, right.
Sanguinius, those wings, it wasn't lat pull down, but it was rows.
Rose, yeah, I
Yeah,
could see
but
that.
like
I
it
could see,
was definitely it was back and lat focus there. So
yeah,
yeah, Blood Angels all about the back, baby.
I see that.
All right, next up, Iron Hands, 10th Legion, Ferris Manus.
So here's where I would actually say rows. Here's
Okay,
why.
all right.
When you do a proper heavy dumbbell row, right, you're engaging your back, the thickness. I just see very thick, but you're also engaging a lot of bicep.
Okay, all right.
And to do it, you have to have a very strong grip, right?
Right,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
if you're rowing a 150-pound dumbbell, which elite lifters can do, right, you got to have a very strong grip. That's what I'm thinking with Ferris Manus.
Okay, Ferris Manus. I gave him one of those head attachments, and he was doing the neck training. Only because he got his head chopped off.
You're a meme lord in this episode.
I'm meme lorming him. Like,
I'm like, I wonder what he's gonna say.
yeah. All right,
The
so
head
yeah, he's
all right.
getting a neck, maybe a little bit traps. He does shrugs. He's shrugging all day.
In hindsight, yeah, yeah. Hey, bigger traps probably would help.
Yeah. All right, next up, 11th Legion. We'll just keep moving on.
Yeah,
Redacted.
ignore that. Yeah.
All right, Angron of the 12th, the World Eaters.
I mean, I'm gonna go the trend of saying the first thing that comes to mind,
Mm-hmm.
just hammer curls. You can go heavy with them. I mean, what are the world is known for? Big, muscular, angry boys,
Hmm.
what is one of the most bro movement you could do is a bicep curl, and what was the most bro bicep curl? A hammer curl.
See, I was
That's
actually
all.
going to go deadlifts.
No, I know who I'm saving deadlifts for, so
Okay.
that's taken.
I was going to go deadlifts just because deadlifts are one of the very specific movements that if I am actually angry, I am actually
Um,
better at.
okay,
Like it's
that's
like usually I can keep my emotion out of it. Like it doesn't really do things either way. But like if I'm actually pissed off at something, I will go deadlift.
hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. So you're tapping into your personal experience there.
Yes, yes, on that one
Because
for
my
sure.
deadlifts are like I have to get super sad.
I'll
I
say
have to get
yeah.
super heartbroken for me
But
to do deadlifts.
if I talk to a really dumb person at work, I just want to pick up something heavy off the ground.
That's good. I like that. That makes sense.
All right. Next up, we got the 13th. We got the Ultramarines. We got Robute Gilliman or Gilliman, depending on how you pronounce it.
I got it, dude. I got it.
We got
You can't even argue with it. It's just using a Smith machine.
yeah. He's clearly going to be a machine specific. So yeah, I think
Like,
Smith.
hey,
Yeah.
you could do bench press, barbell bench press, but you do know that Smith machine bench press is definitely better for you and lowers risk of injury. Hey, you could do squats, but you know that Smith machine squats are actually way better for you and lower risk of injury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So
How versatile they are. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Smith
I mean,
machine.
it's really, and he's not wrong, by the way.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
I think he's good.
All right. Let's go with the 14th Death Guard Mortarian.
Hmm, that's interesting. What would Mortarian do?
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Say
So he's the guy that you're doing squats with, and he just looks at you and goes, "I have to poop."
it. Except for me.
It's you. It's you. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, every
You've
time I
done.
do squat, not leg days necessarily, but just squats. Gotta
Yep.
poop.
But
Dude,
actually,
that's how.
that should be another topic. Which movement makes you have to go to the bathroom the most? Alex, it's squats. Me, it's deadlifts.
Squats. Yeah, deadlifts is not uncommon, but definitely squats,
Yeah.
dude. Like literally, anytime we do squats together, like by set 2 or 3, I'm like, hey, dude, I gotta poop.
Hey, but I'm gonna put Death Guard. I'm gonna put him on the squats because they are tough. They are very. They'll just keep moving forward. So like no matter how tired they are, but they're gonna stop, take a poop. So for
Yeah,
me, he is squats.
yeah, I see. I totally see that. I respect that. I could also see heavy carries, just because of the
Okay.
visual that I have. It's very slow, very steady, very tough. The visual that I have when I think of Death Guard,
Okay.
um, that's very stable, is what I'm envisioning.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, then we have the 15th Thousand Suns, Magnus the Red.
Hmm. I would say upper body cable work. So very vague. And so you would do like lat rows, cable bicep curls,
Okay.
cable rear pull aparts. So technically better than most dumbbell alternatives you'd be doing with the same movements. And the reason I'm thinking is because obviously his allegiance to Zinch, and Zinch is kind of the ultimate science bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my mentality is, not necessarily because of Magnus's character.
Okay. For him, he's my bench press.
Okay,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my goodness, I just envisioned him. That
He's
is totally perfect.
he's naturally bigger than the other Primarchs
Right,
because he's a giant.
right.
So he's going to be able to bench press better, and he always wants to impress Daddy. And he's gonna look at Daddy and be like, "Oh, Daddy, look at my bench press. Look how good it is." And Daddy's just looking at him like, "Not to your body weight ratio, son. Like, it's
Sure,
you're okay. Like, keep it up." But like, yeah, he'll
sure.
get mad and he'll ruin the webway and screw everything up for everybody.
That is very good. I like that.
All right, next up, we can do Luna Wolves. We can do Sons of Horus, whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
But we got the the 16th Horus Lupercal, the War Master. What's he doing for you?
Oh man, the thing is, we already used so many of the good movements.
Mm-hmm.
He had to be later in the with his Legion number. Dude, honestly, I'm kind of blanking. I don't know. What are you thinking with Horus?
Honestly, with Horus, this is gonna be a meme lord one. Sorry,
Okay.
he doesn't have one.
Mm.
He's the person that does a program for 2 weeks and doesn't see progress and
Which is,
changes.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, so he's like, okay, we're gonna do this powerlifting. Okay, that didn't work. Let's switch to bodybuilding. Okay, that didn't work. Let's switch to like calisthenic. Like he's gonna be in shape because he's committed
Yeah.
and doing stuff, but he's
Right.
not doing anything that's gonna get him anywhere he actually wants to be.
And then he convinces you that every time he switches, it makes sense and it is actually better for him.
Yeah, He's the ultimate science
Absolutely.
bro.
Right. I could see that. Yeah.
All right. Anything from you? Any thoughts to that, or just commit agreeing?
I would say, yeah, I would say I would agree. And then he also has a large following of people who switch whenever he switches.
Oh yeah, he's got that smile.
Like
Yeah.
he's like the Jeff Nippard, which I love Jeff by the way. But like whenever Jeff posts an exercise, you see a bunch of people in the gym doing that exercise. So I think that's him.
That's why I don't follow Jeff Nippard. Not that I dislike him. I just don't care.
Well, he has a lot of influence. I think he's very intelligent. And
I don't like being influenced by anybody. If you're an influence out there, I don't care about you. Your thoughts are meaningless to me.
That next one's gonna be hard.
Next one is Word Bearers, Lorgar. We got what you got?
Dude. Yeah,
Isometric.
you,
It's
you go ahead.
isometric.
I literally can't think of anything like I would
It's
like.
isometric holds. Because he's going to be preaching a lot.
Mm.
So he's going to want to, like, so he'll do different, like, static holds
Okay.
of different types of movements to
Yeah.
just, like, build the endurance up to preach, I guess, is what I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. Planks, maybe planks.
Oh, I mean, every isometric. It doesn't matter. I'm going to say whole body isometric here. Arms, legs, backs, abs, core, whatever you want.
I could see that. Yeah. Next one I know.
All right. Salamanders, Vulcan. Who you got? It's your boy. It's your boy.
Dude, he is doing conventional deadlifts, no straps, probably not even chalk, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is, I would say he's probably the strongest Primarch. I'm pretty sure that is correct. And yeah, I'm just envisioning the Ronnie Coleman doing deadlifts, and you just multiply that times 10, and that's Vulcan.
Okay, no, I gotcha. I honestly I don't disagree. Like he'd definitely be a deadlift king, but because he's hammering at the anvil so much, I'm honestly seeing it that he's like, okay, let's work arms. All right, okay, so biceps, triceps, great. Okay, what else is attached to the arms? Well, we gotta get those forearms in, so we get that grip, swing the hammer. What else is attached to the arms? Well, the shoulders. So we gotta get the rear, front, back delts like that. Like, okay, well, if we want to use those delts properly, we're gonna use the lats. So like, I see him saying arms, but it really just turns into like almost whole body.
Yeah, hey, I'm doing an arm day, and she's doing a full body upper workout.
Yeah, because also since he's a perpetual, he's not.
Too.
I don't see him getting tired anytime soon.
Yeah, that's true. He's definitely working out 7 days a week.
Oh, yeah. Maybe sometime and he's still doing leg day like twice in one day somehow. I don't know.
Right, for sure. Yeah, he's working out 7 days a week, 2 workout a day, 2 workouts a day.
All right, next up we got the Raven Guard, Corvus Corax.
For some reason, my heart says push-ups.
I'm a calisthenic guy for him too.
Yeah, calisthenics. I would say push-ups. Pull-ups already taken, so we can do those. The pull-ups would also make sense. But actually, it is ironic that Conrad Kurz for me has pull-ups, and Corvus Corax has the push-ups.
Yep, I say it definitely though. It's body weight movement. He's gonna get it done and get back to what he's doing.
For sure. Yeah, get out of the way. He probably does it throughout the day too. He doesn't have like a proper time to work out. He just does it throughout the day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, and then last, a little bit of a double here, Alfarius or Omegon for the Alpha Legion. I'll tell you what. I mean they're twins,
right?
But let's try and get you choose Alfarius. I'll choose Omegon.
Okay. I think they are doing supersets, but the supersets are him Alfarius. I'll take Alfarius. Yeah. Doing a superset, but the superset involves opposing muscle groups. So they will do quad extensions followed by hamstring curls. He'll do bicep curls followed by tricep extensions. He'll do a chest press followed by rows.
Okay. I wanted to play into whatever you said here, and this is perfect because they are doing that, but what they're doing is every movement they're switching, and they're not telling each other. So, but then the next week the other person leads. So they're still getting the same amount of work, and it's just stretching out, which is why they're smaller than other Primarchs because they're not putting in the fucking work.
Sure. I see that.
They're doing half the amount of work, but everyone thinks they're doing the full amount of work because they only see the one.
That's funny. The vision I have in my head is I saw this prison workouts, how people work out in the prison if they don't have any equipment. And I see this image of them using a towel, and one person does a tricep push down.
Oh, the other one's curl.
So I just see Omicron and Alfarius doing that
I
for
can see
some
that
reason.
too. Yeah, just get it
Yeah,
in. Perfect. Well, there's all 20 Primarchs and what we
pretty
think they would
good.
do for lifting. Hope everyone enjoyed that fun one.
I'd be interested to hear what other people would say, like, because these are definitely on the spot choices.
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear if somebody put a bit more thought into some of them, and what would you would say?
Yeah, honestly, I want to see a comment that just has a list of every Primarch and what the movement is. Like, just do that, guys. Have fun. Like, I want
That'd
to
be
see
cool.
it.
That'd be
I,
very
I don't
cool.
care about the algorithm. Just do it because I want to see it. Like, I don't.
Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe.
uh, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Dislike, unsubscribe. No, no. If you do, yeah, just say subscribe. That's fine. I don't care.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Anyway, on to some news. And the first piece of news is some fitness news. And
Okay.
yep. And I think we've got to mention it because it's happening right around the same time. Let me bring it up here.
Oh, I know what
Boom.
you're gonna say. Yeah,
Hapthor Bjornsson absolutely decimating the
dude, that was
deadlift
wild.
world record in a competition,
Yep.
in a strongman competition. I think it was Giants Live. Um, just I thought there was a video of it. Oh, here's a video of it. All right, let's go to this one. Oh no, that's Australian Strength Coach. Okay, it's okay. Australian Strength Coach. I follow him. He's pretty good too. But here he is, 510 kg. This is after 501, 505, and he top set it at 510. Okay,
Ridiculous, dude.
that that's enough. That's enough, Australian Strength Coach. I don't need you anymore. Uh, there we go. Yeah. So like, it fell. He had beaten Eddie's record before, but there's always like the blah 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 stuff
The
going on.
drama,
But
yeah.
like,
It
this
was
is
only
like,
by 1 kilo, so it was no.
yeah, this is the clear and concise. Even Eddie Hall came out and said, yeah, I can't argue that. That looks good. I think he can do more, which is the best thing you can do. Like, let's just all be stronger.
Dude,
And to be fair,
I
it does look like he could have done more.
right.
Like, I don't say he could do more and maybe win the event like he did, but he could have done more if the focus was just that.
Sure. Sure. I mean, kudos to Thor, right? What a comeback story. Because he retired from strongman.
Did boxing.
Right? He did boxing, came back. We saw him live, right?
Yeah. We
And
actually, that was his first competition back that we saw.
yeah,
Was at the
yeah.
Arnold.
He was strong, but he wasn't. He definitely wasn't as strong as he was in his prime.
Yeah.
And now he's stronger than ever. So it's so cool to see, dude. So cool to see.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just fun to see strength records like that be broken.
I really hope that the beef between him and the
I think it is. I think a lot of the beef is played up just for content
sure,
reasons.
sure.
But
So I hope they can actually like be friends on their videos and collaborations in the future.
I hope so. It's been odd. I've actually not kept up with strongman as much as I usually do. So like it's nice to kind of like check it in and be like, okay, it's still going well. Let's see what's going on. Because to be honest, there was like a short period of time where like the world's strongest men, like all of them were like cheating on their fucking wives. I'm like, fuck you. Like I
Yeah,
can't. Like no. Like I'm like I don't want to deal with any of you.
yeah, a lot of drama.
Yeah. So I'm
It's not
like
what they bring into the sport,
I enjoy the sport. I'm
right?
not there for that drama. Like you know what I mean. So it's like, but it seems like that's kind of passed over. So now we'll just watch people be strong, and it's great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, some other news, some Warhammer news before we talk
Yeah.
about Warhammer stuff here. So, Alex, it's over on Warp Community. You've seen it though. It's nothing too wildish, but they're making Lady Mals for Drukhari. So Drukhari getting a new codex.
Yes, yes.
I have a Drukhari army. I also have a Yanari army. I knew who Lady Mals was. I never actually read any of the stuff about her too much other than what was in like a codex. But holy crap, this is a great model.
It's a cool model.
Yeah.
100%.
Also, I think it's like the girl from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I saw somebody post a meme where
Oh,
it's
did they?
it
Okay.
looks very similar. The head looks very similar. I'm not gonna lie.
It is, but like I saw this, I'm like, oh, I want this to paint it up for my
Yeah.
Drukhari army, and I also want to buy a second one to kit bash into my Daughters of Cain army.
It does fit your vibe, the vibe of your army, very well.
Yeah, because it's that dark elf aesthetic, but
Mhm.
not it's not just some like disfigured type grotesque. I hate the grotesque stuff, but I like this is like the beauty with the darkness is kind of fun for me. So like I love this model. I just want to call it out. And I also like I love that there's the veiled version and the non-veiled version.
Yeah, the veil looks really cool.
Yeah,
I
like
like that.
it would be hard to choose one or the other. But yeah, Drukhari getting a whole new looks like it doesn't look like a refresh.
No, I don't think.
Some new models in a codex. I do worry though,
What's your worry?
because it's one of the armies that has a lot of 25 millimeter bases. I swear to God, I will not upgrade my bases to 28 if they change it on the witches and the Cabalite Wars. Because like there's the basing I
Yeah,
did was so in depth. I'm like, I don't want to do it again.
yeah. I'm looking at the box set here. They might be bigger.
Yeah, if you look at down here in this bottom left hand side, this one witch on
Yeah,
the left, that might be a 28, and boy, that'll make me upset. Uh,
yeah. But just know it's not new models. If it's new
it's
models, understandable.
new
But
models I get. I would just buy fresh models, but I'm hoping they're still in 25s. But hey, that's a great. Let's be honest. Like GW across 40K as well as Age of Sigmar have been fumbling their Codex Battle Tome covers. This is a
sure,
good one. It's simple. It's nice. It gets the army theme across.
dude. Yes, when I saw that codex, I'm like, that screams Drukhari.
Yes. And it's like makes me interested to like, should I pull them back out? Have some fun? We'll see. Because I
Yeah,
haven't played
well,
40K in a while, but
yeah,
and then of course
yeah,
there's the grotesque stuff I don't care about. Anyway,
sure,
uh,
sure.
other Warhammer news came out today at time of recording. They're just talking about the Warhammer events stuff. So the
Oh,
Warhammer
yeah.
events team that I'm a part of has been doing crazy amount of stuff throughout the entire year. Um, but like they're in America, they're in Europe, they're in Australia. Obviously, the last one coming up here. Well, actually, there is one. GT Tavera. It looks like it's
Hmm.
in Spain. And then after that, World Championships, Grand Narrative in Atlanta. So just keep an eye out. And the reason I say this is because when this first started out, it was very centralized in just America, and like it's has grown to what the intent was, which is to be a worldwide thing. So hopefully we see more worldwide things. And yes, I say worldwide. This is a worldwide, like it's a pop singer's concert. Like there's very specific places in the world that you can go and be safe. So,
Sure.
but hopefully there's a few more that pop up in Europe and Australia,
Very cool.
and
Yeah.
then maybe even more in the UK. That'd be fun to have one in like Ireland for fun.
Oh my goodness, that'd be very fun. Yes.
Yes, but
Though to be fair, it's not very far to travel anywhere in UK.
that's true. Yeah. Well, to them it is because
To them it is.
yeah,
To them it is.
like
Yeah.
for us, no, it's but
I mean, even if you look at the map, all the tournaments happening in the US are so much further between each other than all the tournaments that are happening anywhere in Europe.
I stumbled upon it was like a random Instagram reel. It was just like some guy driving, and he's like, if I started driving in Paris, the amount of time I just drove, I'd be in Russia.
Yeah,
But I'm in Texas. I started
right.
driving in Texas, and I'm still in Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
Anyway,
Texas is a big state.
it is. It is. Anyway, okay. So yeah, check out the Warhammer US Open stuff. Not US Open, the World events. Whatever. Look, just go to Warhammer community. Like, come on, you guys can do this too.
They did release some new Hellsmiths of Hashut roundtable stuff and some more articles too. So
They
I'm actually
have,
going to
they
check
have. I haven't
this.
looked into those too much. Mostly because the book already leaked out. The Honest Wargamer did a full review of it, and Vince Venturella on Warhammer Weekly will do the review I actually care about next week. I'm
Sure,
sure.
sure. Yeah, pretty
Because
exciting.
yeah, so good stuff. I'm looking forward to. Actually, just a little heads up. Next week we're gonna have Big M on as a guest to fill in Neil's last week away. Um, we probably end up talking a little bit of Helms of Hashut because he's going to pre-order it. However, just a little insight. There's been a lot of stuff going on in it I've seen, which makes me happy. Just generally in the Warhammer space. Like Alex, you know me. I don't care about algorithms, so I just do what I do. So everybody
Sure.
knows what most of my hobbies are. I've seen a lot more Warhammer folks getting into Gunpla lately, which is Gundams.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is all well and good. Some of it is just like this is fun and neat, and I'm enjoying it, and it's awesome. And another one's Squidmar did a video that I'm like, that's the worst video you've ever fucking did.
Really?
Yeah, I hated it. Like they just like let's talk about Gunpla, and they're making bad jokes, which is like okay, sure, whatever, that's fine. Like that
Mm,
doesn't it wasn't insulting, but then they're like, we're gonna turn this into a Tau model. I'm like, that's the most low effort piece of shit you've ever done, Squidmar. Like you do so much better content. That video was trash. It's the only one of
I don't
yours
know.
I've ever disliked. But I'm also I do enjoy Gundam stuff too, not to a high level, but Matt does. I'm very
Sure.
casual about it, so I might build one a year.
Huh.
But we're gonna have Matt on to talk about Gunpla and Gundam and how to get into it, since it seems to be something that's picking up space in the with the Warhammer scene. It is a fun thing.
Huh.
And I would encourage
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would encourage everybody to try it out. It's really inexpensive. It's really fun, and it's
Oh
fun to
yeah.
express other hobbies. That it does satisfy the itch a little bit.
Dude, I'm surprised how cheap it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
honestly, it probably comes from the Warhammer side of
It
things.
does.
And I'm like, wow, this is only $25.
There
That's
is
ridiculous.
there is more expensive kits that you can get into.
Sure, of course,
Like I
of
said, that
course.
we'll talk about that. Like I said, Matt is the one that introduced me to like the different levels of it, outside the casualness of it. So
Sure.
well, next week might be a gunpla episode, everybody. A little
Uh-huh.
bit of Helms and Shit mixed in.
Hmm.
But yeah, Squidmark, come on. I know you're not listening. You could do so much better on videos with that. I had such high. I saw that and I was like, okay. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah,
And
I want to watch it now. I will watch that video.
everyone's
So
gonna watch it now and be like, okay. I'm like, oh, it's so no, it's watch
it
it, then
wasn't the
come back.
goal.
Like I said, don't rag on them for it. But like,
Sure.
boy, it was like they were trying to hit the algorithm, and boy, stop it. Like
Mm,
it's like once again, I get tired of influencers really damn quick anymore.
sure. Sure. Well, it's just how you feel about it. I don't blame them for trying things that'll feed into the algorithm.
I don't either. No, make your money, but I'm gonna call out bullshit when I see it because I don't care.
Sure, sure. Especially if you tap into algorithm about things you don't care about, and it's obvious you don't care about,
Yeah,
then it can be frustrating.
yeah. Like
But
whenever I'm not trying to rag on Squidmark because they I do love their content and I watch a good bit of it. Like when they do like the whole like is this a scam thing, like buy the order stuff from Timu, that's feeding into an algorithm, but it's within the niche of what they're really
it's
great
fun. It's
at
fun.
and it's
You're
fun.
actually having a
Like
good time.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's them doing what they need to do to put out content, and I get that, and I will watch that, and I'll like it, and it's all good. But like this one just didn't do it.
This one didn't hit the spot for you.
No, I hit the wrong spots. Well, started
That's
out
fun.
okay, then just went crash and
Gotcha,
burn.
gotcha,
All
gotcha.
right.
Well,
Anyway,
I'm really excited to watch it now.
you would, but make sure you watch the stuff with Matt next week because then you'll go, oh, I see why Chuck was mad.
Yeah, because I have one Gundam, and that was, I think, a gift from you. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not deep into the community. It is really cool though. It
Yeah,
is
so
really
like I
cool.
said, you're on the very like first toe. I'm probably like halfway up the stairs. Matt's near
Right,
the top.
right, right. I haven't bought any other ones because I mean, honestly, I look at them and I'm like, wow, that looks so fun. I need to build my Warhammer models. I have
I mean,
so much I need to build before spending time on Gundam.
fair. But hey, you know what you are doing? You are getting in some paintings. I see some zombies here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I actually got a decent bit of painting done last week. I have painted the 16 ghouls for the Zombicide Warhammer conversion.
Yeah, looks good. Little snow base there.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the stern I painted to. It's not technically done to the level I want it to be done, but it was Sunday. At the end of the day, I'm just like I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I still want to do a couple highlights, the bones, the metals on the hero, and then some blood splatters and gore because I do like it on this army.
Yeah, no, I like it. Like, and to be fair, like the highlights do look good. Like, I don't
Thanks.
you could skip it, and it's still well above standard tabletop quality for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you.
yeah, no, like, and like here, I love the rust effect on the weapon for the hero.
Yeah, yeah. The rust. I can't remember the name of it now. If I do, I'll bring it up next episode. But the rust effects I have are phenomenal. I literally just shake it, use it, and then dry brush with the silver, and it's all the work I got to do.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, is this hero? Is it a Warhammer model?
That is a Warhammer model.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a 1995
okay.
Warhammer model. Yeah,
Little classic
very cool.
model there. Okay, all
Very
right.
cool.
Now, I also see
That's really
you played a game at club night last night with
yeah,
Chris, one of the goers at the club. Looking good there. Nice picture.
yeah, yeah. We're just kind of hanging out yesterday, and nobody was really playing anything. So I just approached Chris and like, "Hey, do you have a kill team?" He said yes. And I asked him if he wants to play kill team. He said yes. So we played kill team. My first game with Chris.
Nice. Yeah,
Great
yeah.
guy.
There's a little bit of games happen kind of started late. So yes, the small games
Yes, we
definitely
started
worthwhile.
late. We
Yeah.
started late, yeah. But small games are perfect for that. It was a great game. I'm liking Kill Team more and more, and I use my commandos always. I
Yep.
actually really really like them.
Shout
I
out
had
to
a couple
Dr. Rhino who painted them for you.
around and painted them absolutely. I have a
Also,
couple other teams that are primed, but honestly, I look at the rules. I look at commandos rules. I'm like, commandos are way more fun.
yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, how'd the game end up?
Very good. He played his Space Marine Scouts. it was a very fun game because literally every activation we kept trading blows and like kill, like I'll kill a model, he'll kill a model, he'll kill two models, I'll kill two models,
Mm-hmm.
very back and forth. At the very end, I had one orc left, who was just a comms guy, so not very good in shooting, okay in combat, and he had a sniper left. He was so far away from the combat that was happening, and in the end, it was purely down to the dice rolls, and he rolled better than me, and he won.
Oh, well, there you go. That's
Very
I
fun.
Looks like a good game. Lots of death. Lots of death.
Lots of death, lots, and pretty, it felt balanced because I had 11 models in my army, and he had 9, so it felt pretty balanced.
Gotcha. Well, before about talk about future hobby, let me talk about my hobby too.
Sure. Yes.
Um, since the last episode, I finished painting all my made to order high elf heroes actually.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, so Stormweaver, the two horse nobles or lords, whatever you want to call them, they were fun to paint up. I really enjoyed painting the Stormweaver, like the classic one.
Mhm.
I thought it'd be like, oh, it's gonna be just something to do, but like it was kind of fun painting that old unicorn style again.
Sure.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, it's the one that looks like a Valkyrie, right?
Yes, exactly. Um. But yeah, pretty good. I was like playing with some whites and some ivories and stuff on it. So this picture got a little bit washed out, but like there's a lot more ivory in the main than this picture will
Mm.
show. Um, then I also finished all 6 of the infantry heroes too. So some of them I've painted 2 or 3 times at this point, and some I've never painted before at all. So
Very cool.
yeah, just quick little hobby. Simple to build. Happy that they came in and got them all added to my collection.
Yeah. It's a fun color scheme that you have, and I like that you're not using any whites, so it stands out compared to other high elf armies.
Thank you, thank you. Like I said, it's fun because as GW's paint range has evolved, like I've evolved it too. Like the blues and purples have adjusted slightly, but I've gone back and adjusted the old stuff a little bit. Like the purple specifically is probably the biggest change. It's a little bit brighter than what it used to be.
Yeah, I'm so amazed with the ability that they had even back then of creating good looking faces.
Oh
So I
my
was like,
gosh,
oh,
yeah,
so like they look like noble high elves.
yeah. Like there's the one here, like the one with the spear in the center. His face is
Yeah,
a little bit long and like it's a classic, but the one on the left and just even the ones in the helmet, like I can see the expression in the helmet. Like that's
yeah, they
incredible.
look really good,
Yeah.
really, really.
Actually, I think my favorite on this whole thing was this guy in the center, the Tracian one with the axe, because I
Yeah.
only had him as a fine cast. So having him
Mm,
metal now feels so good.
I'm sure. I'm
Um,
sure.
the only like everything else I've had in the army is fine cast, I also have a metal version of now, thanks to the re-releases, except
Cool.
for Ilariel, because she was only released in fine cast.
Mm,
So boy, I wish they would just made to order her for metal. Oh,
that
because
guess is weird.
I can't believe I took her to a GT up in Toronto, up in when we went to mini wargaming at Square Base. I can't believe that because I would die if that model got lost or broken.
It's
There's no way
hilarious.
to replace it cheaply. Um. Anyway, outside of that, did get a small game in last night at the club night. So me, Brandon, and Luke have been trying to play Horus Heresy, the new edition, Age of Darkness, for weeks now. Either one of us was away or couldn't attend, or we just got stuck in doing other stuff. And this week was looking to be much the same with the way it was working out. Like as you said, like we just weren't really gaming.
Mhm.
And I was just like, I looked at them and said, guys, I want to play. Can we just grab a hero and a squad and just go? And we did. Um, just to learn the flow of the game. So kind of
Sure.
got a grasp on the rules, trying to figure out what some of those weird statistics are and like how it goes. See, it felt fine, like wasn't too bad. Brandon won by one model left on the whole table.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. That's very fun.
Well, technically he won, but he decided to consolidate at the end of combat, and he consolidated off the board, so therefore he died. So he won. We called it a draw technically, but
Sure.
really he
Sure.
won. But we all
Right.
shook hands. We were like, okay, the horse has been heresied. We're good. And next week we are going to play a full game, like come hell or high water.
Wow, that's gonna be interesting. 2,000 points, right?
Well, we'll see because the thing is, I like my Primarch,
Sure.
and I want to use him. And Brandon and Luke were looking too. It feels like this game maybe should just be played at 3,000 points.
Mm,
So
mm. Yeah, that's fair. I
yes,
mean, epic battles, it makes sense.
yeah. So I'll probably build like 2 lists, a 2,000 point and a 3,000 point. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But also, There's me, Luke, Brandon, and Alex, and Alex
Oh,
has been officially bullied in with and the special shout out to the world's strongest Warhammer, who also helped bully through
sure.
contributions. Alex has to
Thank you,
play Horus
Kevin.
Heresy now.
I have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have to paint it myself too.
You
I
do.
can commit
You
to
do.
paint it
Yeah. Dr. Rhino, if Alex reaches out to you and says, "Will you paint my
once.
Horus Heresy Saturnine stuff?" No.
That's the
Your answer is
worst.
no. You're not allowed.
I will tell him not to listen to this podcast ever.
That's
So
fine.
he just find out. I'll just not tell you guys that I painted it, and I'll block him on social media so he can't tag me.
I can
I will.
tell, like, I've seen his paint jobs. I know what his paint scheme would look like. It's very different from yours.
It's very different. Yeah, I can absolutely not.
It's like if I painted something and you had Sean McAfee paint something, like you'll be able to tell.
Right. You know what I should do is I should try to imitate his style and just act very suspicious when you ask me, no, about painting the army.
That would be funny, actually. And then also, you'd
Very,
probably learn a lot by imitating somebody else's style too.
I could
Like we all do,
probably,
yeah.
yeah. Wow, your painting really improved. What's happening? Dang
well,
it.
I'm trying now.
I'm trying now. No. Yeah, big shout out to you guys. Luke, Brendan, and Chuck got an army for me. So now I have to play. Problem is, I think it's only about 2K that I have in there,
Yeah,
even
so
with Kevin's.
Kevin sent you a Predator, and
Mhm.
then the Saturday box. I think it might be over 2K,
About 2K. Okay.
but
Cool.
I say like the thing is like build it, see what you want.
Sure.
Because the thing is too like you're going to want to add Vulcan when he's in
I
stock.
will. I was gonna say that. How
He's
many
500.
points?
He's probably 500 points. Like all the Primarchs are between like 400 and 500 points.
Got it.
So like yeah, it's you are not far from having like a 3,000 point army. So don't stress too much. You have
Got it.
enough to play a game for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Listen,
Huh.
I don't know, and if you know what the Saturday box works out to be, it's
Mm,
probably at least 2,000. I'm sure comfortably.
yeah, it's actually pretty. Probably with Vulcan, we probably 25, and then I hear that I need to get a couple more tanks anyway. So
Yeah, I'm very tank light, and sometimes it really shows.
right. Yeah, I'm
We'll
excited
see.
to play some games though. I mean, I looking at the rule set. First of all, overwhelming, but second of
Yeah,
all, feels familiar enough. Right? It's still Warhammer. It still has
yeah,
weapon skill, boosts, and skill movement. So it's not like it's like reading a high level something I don't understand yet, but it's still English. It's still words that I comprehend.
yeah. No, it playing it. I'm like, yeah, it's just Warhammer. There's just some extra
Sure,
nuances you have to figure out.
sure. Dude, the kit though, the kit itself, I was looking for it yesterday. It is complex.
Oh, is
They
it?
have, yeah, like it's much smaller pieces and sections than typical AOS or Warhammer Old
Well,
World.
honestly, that's the thing of the specialist design studio just has a knack for doing that. Even
Hmm.
whenever I built the original second edition starter set, the shoulder pads on the one side of the studs that I love so much, they were two pieces, which is like why?
Yeah, it's like yeah, exactly why. Yeah, some of it feels like cool you can customize, but some of it is like feels like a lot of work. Like you don't have to
Yeah,
have each stud and have to glue each stud on. And I'm like, you could have just had a piece with everything sticking out. It honestly feels like kind of like Gundam almost.
a
You
little
know?
bit. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
they just oversplice stuff that they don't need to do. But
sure.
regardless, time to get to work on it so that we can start
Dude,
playing with us soon.
dude, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time.
It's good. We're excited that this is the true like four group that we're gonna have. Like there's other people that's like oh yeah I'll play Horse Heresy. I have like no, I love
You know,
you. You're not going to.
it is a shame that we cannot play with unpainted armies on collab days at least.
Oh,
So
we'll play Fridays. Well, yeah.
we can play Fridays. Yeah. I'm down for that
I think
actually.
there is stipulations where we can vote on that. Like if you are currently painting an army and you're painting it to completion, that you're allowed to play it as long as there's progress consistently.
Sure,
There is some
sure.
stipulations we could look at. We can finagle the rules, or we could just
Okay,
change it. I don't care.
fair enough.
We guys can convince everybody. Yeah, it's awesome to have a solid four, and we have. I'm Dark Angels, Brandon is Night Lords, and Luke is Alpha Legion, and you will be
Obviously, salamanders.
Salamanders. Yep.
There's no other choice. No other
Yeah,
choice.
not in the picture is also the transfer sheet for Salamanders because
Yeah,
we all have the transfer sheet. You got to buy the transfer sheet. It's
I bet
required.
that's true. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. It's gonna be a good time. I was thinking yesterday, how can I paint it efficiently so I can actually get it on the tabletop?
I
And you
could
mentioned,
yeah I could show you how I did because I remember during like all the COVID bullshit. I decided to repaint my 40k Dark Angels, and they're green, and I painted
Mhm.
them in 2 weeks with transfers. Like
Wow.
it went
Wow.
very like it's not gonna work exactly for this, but like I could show you at least for the bulk of it how to get the bulk of it done quickly.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just a prime, a dry brush, and some detail.
Yeah. The only thing I'm considering is for depth, do I want to prime it black first, then green, and then dry brush?
Well, what I did so for the green of my Dark Angels, I primed it a dark green.
Hmm.
Then I dry brushed up with a much lighter green.
Hmm.
Then I went through and I did all the reds and the leather, which is the browns, and then the metal and some black, which is really all the detail there is on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I non oil it back down. So it
Mm,
unified all of it into a nice blend.
sure.
Um, and then after that, it's when I put the decals on. Actually, no, I did decals before I did the wash even. But
Makes
regardless,
sense.
regardless, what that method does and why I think it would work for you is because you could do that and then go add the extra highlights after with zero
Yeah.
issue. So you could get an army, boom, done, and then just
Sure.
continue to highlight up a squad at a time to the level you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, it's a good idea. I think I'll do something very similar to that.
Yeah, and I think that I bought you some green paint too, like
You did.
last minute. I think that's probably be pretty close to what you need, but if it's not, don't worry.
I think it is. I
It's
think it
moot
is.
green. Worst case goes on your goblins. Speaking of cut way too weirdly small versions of parts, I finished the Specialist Design Studio, Meow Ying. I finished her
Oh,
just before we started recording. I'm gonna try and get outside and prime it before darkness sets in, but the foot version and the dragon version,
very cool.
yeah, there is the foot version was a little fiddly. Like you almost have to assemble 2 steps ahead to fit the back cape properly. Thankfully, World Strongest Warhammer gave me that tip.
Mm,
Went together just fine. The dragon, if I got it to fit together, but man, was it like
really.
you kind of have to force a few things. Like sometimes it's like, why was this? Why is this leg 6 pieces? Why? Like
Unnecessarily complex.
it's bigger, so it wasn't awful. It was not the Sentinel, but I'm glad I only have to put together one of these
But, and
at the moment
I,
until they release more of them, I guess. But
I'm excited to see it in person. I mean, it's a gorgeous looking model.
it is.
So I'm very excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm thrilled with it. Like I said, it went together. It wasn't the hardest build I've ever did, but like there's some things I'm going. I think you didn't need to do it this
Right.
aggressively.
Right. 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 Hmm.
Um, yeah, but got that all sorted. So that's my hobby, and then which means I have the fully primed army sitting next to me to start painting soon because the only other Warhammer stuff I have on order right now is I have a Citadel wood that's made to order
Sure.
for my high elf, so I can do it for the Tracing Hunters. And then I did buy the made to order of the Eldari webway gates. I bought one of those.
Okay.
However, both of those when they come in is like a day's worth of work at most.
You paint terrain so quickly, man.
Oh, that train's even simpler than that.
Sure. Sure. Not a lot of details.
Yeah. But okay, there's the hobby. I mean, phew, it's weird. We're an hour in and we finally got to the main topic.
What do we got?
All right, so today, Lisa, we'll just kind of see how long it takes us, but something we wanted to talk about for a while. So we're all aware Games Workshop raises their prices.
No. Not GW.
Yeah, it's a natural thing. I mean, whatever you want to yell at capitalism, you want to whatever, but like prices get raised, all that
True.
sort of stuff. It's unfortunately just a cycle of it. Um, however, with everything that's been like all the inflation, all that, all the stuff around it, whatever, like, but it is harder to find money to enjoy some hobbies. You can
Sure.
still do that; it's still there, but I look at like my collection that I grew over like early Age of Sigmar when things were honestly cheap. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Even in
Um,
that time, we were complaining about them being expensive, but relatively.
Relatively, yeah, it's like we know how good we had it. Um, but I look at it now. Like if I was starting this hobby now, two things jump out at me. One, the kits are harder to build generally. If
Yeah.
you're not buying a starter set, the kits seem to be much more challenging to build, which is prohibitive of new players. And more importantly, the cost, like it's I think one, it's going to turn people away right away. But secondly, it is more important than ever that if you're getting into this hobby that you find the system and the army you want to play.
Yeah.
Because I think even me, like right now, coming to this hobby, like, and I have disposable income, like that's fine. I would look at it and go, I don't want a second army. That's way too expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're over $500 typically for an army. I feel, if not more.
If not more.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
if not
mean,
closer to 1,000, and that's
yeah. I mean,
that.
codexes and rulebook and paints. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Dice you want to buy. So,
dice, paint. Like you want to paint the stuff.
mhm.
Paint's not necessarily cheap. You can doesn't take a
Not
lot
at
to get.
all.
Yeah, but
Not at all.
I guess just where's your thoughts on this, Alex? Like, not that we're not finding a solution to this, everybody. We're just kind of like just talking about it. There's no
Yeah.
solution. Oh, the solution's 3D printing or alternative sculpts and all that sort of stuff. That's obvious.
Sure. Right. Right. Yeah. Yes, we're talking about in context of going purely GW.
Yeah, yeah, just purely
Yeah,
GW.
there's kind of two sides to this, right? On one hand, I don't think the hobby is as expensive as people make it out to be. And the reason why it is expensive is because most of us, unless your name is Chuck Moore, have just ridiculous piles of shame,
Hmm.
right? And we abandon projects, then we buy new projects, right? Now
Right.
you do actually have like what 20 armies or something ridiculous,
It's a year 20 something. Yeah,
and a lot of those have way more than 2,000 points. Most of them,
usually around 22 to 24 is what I try to build for, just for
right?
yeah.
But some of them are like literally 30,000 points of high elves.
Only like two of them. It's
Sure, sure. But still, uh, so the reality is a lot of us spend way more than we should. And if we actually were to take away the money we spend on abandoned projects or things we're not using or just abandoned after a while or half finished or just unbuilt and the box is still sealed,
yeah.
it wouldn't be as expensive. And then if we did stick to the same army for a while, it would also be even less expensive than that.
Right. And you hit a good point there. Like, yeah, this hobby's not more expensive than any other hobby, really.
Then a
But
lot of others, yeah,
right. But the way the traditional culture seems to grow around it, and like let's be honest, like a lot of companies also facilitate that sort of stuff too. FOMO
also,
box, like it took me a while to get rid of FOMO boxes. The only FOMO boxes I will always buy is if it's for like two armies, High Elves and Daughters of Cain.
or
I will buy it all without question. But that's fine. That once again, that kind of leads back into it's just one army I really care about.
right,
Um, but yeah, but like I think that was an excellent point you said there. Like, yeah, if you can just get past it and don't just buy things that you're just gonna give up on, or if you do sell it, make some of that money back, is more beneficial because like I just look right now and it's just so cost prohibitive to have multiple armies.
oh yeah,
Even if this is your main hobby, like if this is your main hobby, like you need to have a decent amount of disposable income, as well as time. And let's be honest, sometimes if you have money, you don't have time, and if you have time, you might not have money. It's very,
right.
those kind of correlate in a lot of ways sometimes.
Right. Yeah. So while I now on the other side, right, while I don't think that it's a hobby that once you're in it, you actually have to spend that much money on, like buy the new edition, buy some paints, maybe buy a new kit to add to your favorite army like you do with high elves. That doesn't cost that much money whenever that happens. Uh, but the intro to the hobby is very expensive,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of setup.
Especially if you're not sure if you're going to like it or not,
Mm-hmm.
right? I do not want to drop a grand, sign up for a tournament, get my teeth kicked in, and find out that I don't like playing this army.
Yeah, and I won't lie that if you're going into a store and going like, oh, well, you can do Spearhead, oh, you can do Warcry, oh, you can do Kill Team. Those aren't good introductions to the game. Those are their
No,
own games.
those
Like
are those are their own games,
period.
right?
Like there's
Those-
no good onset to these either of these editions right now. Combat Patrol's not good for that. I don't know if
right,
Combat Patrol's good, period. But I like Spearhead, but like it's not. It's regardless. Yeah, and just looking at it from that aspect that you have to kind of know what you want before you get into it. So once again, you're having to put in a lot of time or talk to
yeah,
people, or sometimes like you and I growing up, like this is more common than I think most people realize. Is as especially younger kids get into it, I've given away like
yeah,
third of an army, just be like, hey, here you go, kid. Like it's not fully painted yet, it's all yours. Like go ahead, build your force, have fun.
yeah,
Um,
for sure. That's and I think if you are not struggling financially and there's an army that you don't want to sell but you're not going to play, yeah, do that.
yeah,
Do that to the kids entering the hobby. I think it's a really, really good thing to do. but yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. I mean, I would say one of the solution is asking somebody to, if you're a part of the club, to play
Oh, borrow
with
an
them,
army. Yeah.
right? Follow an army. But if I'm honest, I've never done it. I would much rather have my own.
Yes. Make it
But it
your
could be a
own.
solution. It could be a solution to try out. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, a definite thing too is like find a club
Yes.
that a gaming club that plays these games. I would I find your local Warhammer store because you can go try how to paint a model for free because they have that. Like the paint takes are great little things. Don't
Yeah.
listen to them about buying stuff because those stores are made to get new people in the hobby. When you
Yeah.
need to buy it, yes, you can go there for sure, but like they will try and sell you, and you don't know if you like this yet. But you need
Yeah.
to find people that do like this because one, those are gonna be the people you're gonna be around anyway. If you like, no
Right.
matter where you buy your stuff from. Um, but those people will like, hey, do you want to try out? Hey, take my like, let's play. I'm playing a game. Just you control these couple units. See if you like it. See what the
I
flow's
like
like.
that. I like that a lot because
Yeah,
I've had that happen to me, and that was a really fun experience.
yeah. But I don't know. Like I think there's just frustration right now with there's not a good on ramp for a lot of game systems, and then there's other things too, like Horus Heresy. I think they're coming out with what looks like Combat Patrol box sets for Horus Heresy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Interesting.
know if it's gonna have its own game system. Like that's not announced yet, and I don't know. Um, but also Horus Heresy didn't feel like a game that needed easy onset. The easy onset was the fact that we have plastics now.
Sure.
So it's like I don't know. I just feel like GW has all this data and they're just like throwing darts in willy nilly directions and just not quite figuring it out. But like you know,
Hmm.
like heck, look at you and I like Sigmar right
Yeah.
now. I
Sure.
I don't know if I could fully play a game of Sigmar and know what the hell's going on.
No, absolutely not.
You
I
know,
could not.
I could get through it, have a good decent enough time, but I'm
Sure. Sure.
and that's a
Yeah.
game that
It's
we've known and loved since the beginning. We played it for 10 years, and this is the first time we're like, meh,
yeah.
it's a little annoying and
Well,
hard to deal with.
the world is, and partially the bloating of the secondaries, but yeah, I think it's hard. I think definitely can be smart, and I would say for people who are already in the hobby, the raising of the price is not going to really affect them because they kind of already
Well,
have the things that we have.
see, yes and no, because like I said, if you look at someone like me, I've kept, oh, I'm excited for this army. I want to try this army. I'd build it, take it into event or two. Maybe it doesn't get played too often. That's fine.
Mhm.
I've enjoyed the process of painting and got my money's worth from what I feel. But now, like, yeah, Grand Cathay was exciting, but I, nothing like right now. GW has to release either a Daughters of Cain thing, a High
Sure,
Elf thing,
sure,
and those aren't going to be full armies. Other than that, it's like I'm looking at things like, okay, a little bit excited about Drukari. Maybe I'll buy the one model. If
sure.
if GW wants me to get pitch in for an army now, as someone who's in this hobby, you better be Malarian. It better be Tyrion. It better be something like huge that grabs me because I don't care if you release a whole new KO army. I don't like
Sure.
they release Chaos Dwarfs, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't give a shit. Like
So,
it's
like, if you so because you have KO, so you're saying if their prices were more reasonable, you would. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened with the
oh,
sun here.
sun's lowering it.
So saying, yeah. But you were saying if the prices were more reasonable, maybe you would add more to your KO, but because they're not,
or,
and they're
or
so expensive, you're
or
not
even if I
adding it.
was looking at KO right now. Well, your camera's doing fun stuff right now. But
Yeah, I'm trying to hide the sun.
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I think most people listen anyway.
that's
um,
fine.
well, look at my old world. I walked into my FLGS and he had two start collecting, which is the $85 boxes of Seraphon. I bought those and made a Lizardman army. I didn't need a Lizardman army. I had
Right.
zero interest in Lizardman army, but I saw an army that I could build for less than $200. It's like
Yeah.
sign me the hell up.
Yeah, it is weird. I mean, we can complain all day long, and they're not gonna change that their
Well,
practices.
no, but I think the problem is specifically like the cost is the cost, but there's no easy way like to play a small point game. There's no easy
It is
way to put
frustrating
yeah, like
how it's getting.
yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be that expensive, right? And the reality is they probably would make more money or the same amount of money with more people playing the game if they just kept the prices more reasonable.
Yeah, it like curb it a little bit possibly would be nice. Even beyond that, just a little bit of bring I honestly bring back those start collectings.
Yeah, good
Like I know
deals.
they have the Vanguard boxes. That
Yeah,
those aren't good deals what they used to be. I'm not at the 100. Yeah,
yeah. A good deal is always a good thing to bring it in because maybe there are 800 points. You'll get somebody to buy a random hero, another kit. Yeah, those were good.
yeah, and even on top of that, like also release, and this is stuff you can release for free. Like you need to adjust some rules for almost every war game. That's not just Warhammer to play
Sure.
at smaller scale levels.
Yeah.
So like releasing things like that, and not saying a new game system. I'm saying use the core games, just maybe adjust a few mechanics on list building or something like that.
500 points style game.
Yeah, because I mean the worry is, I think just long term that people will not be getting into this hobby too much, and like this is I'm getting on a little soapbox here. Not that we're not on one, we're on a podcast. Man, it's just looking at where we were. So end times happened. There's a lot of doom and gloom. Some of us were okay. Rebuilding Age of Sigmar. Around the end of Sigmar 2.0 into early 3, I truly felt, and I know I've said this, that we were in a golden age for the Warhammer hobby. Because
Yeah.
40K was doing well, Horse Heresy was doing some plastic, Sigmar was just rocking and growing and growing, and like I said, 40K was growing. But like everything was just great, and then that was the peak. And I tried to like hold on to it mentally as long as I could, but like we're well past the peak. We're on the downturn now. Like
Yeah.
to be fair, this is a natural cycle. I think of just this type of structure. I've seen it from other people who've told me stuff in the past too.
Sure.
That cost is going up. There'll be less people involved. Maybe over the next 10 years, it just goes down slightly. Not terribly, but it will keep going
Sure.
down. And
As
then
a yeah.
there's a lot less interaction sometimes between certain parts of the company with the community base. It's still there on some levels, but it's, if I look at events, there's usually like a some sort of TO type little hangout hour that happens,
Mm,
hosted by Games Workshop and stuff. But that's fine. That's good. It helps organize it. But that's a far cry from, like little old me and a couple other people reaching out to GW and having a meeting in a hotel room and telling them like this is what we want and it actually
sure.
happening.
Sure.
And I get it because like those
It's
types of
it's grown.
things, those things grow. It's, you can't listen to everybody and you can't listen to a small minority. So it's very, but like, like it balloons up and then it kind of fades again. And like, it's like, I think we're on a fading downturn. And I won't lie. I think we're still continue to get amazing models. We're going to
Sure.
keep getting cool
Eventually.
stuff, but I don't think the hobby is going to be growing as much as it has within the past 10 years, at least for another like 5 or 6 years. If the trend is costing more and more, no easy on ramps and things like that.
Yeah, yeah, it's not necessarily the best strategy, but at the same time, we have old world, and that's it's definitely growing. I feel
It
like
is. It is.
it's bringing a lot of people back who used to play, a lot of excitement for it, and some new people. It just seems that the AOS and the 40K side of things are kind of more stagnant right now.
Yeah, I honestly, specialist design studio, Horus Heresy, Old World, I think are running on much. Their cylinder, their car is much more ready to go than anything else right now.
That's what it seems like. Yeah,
But like it's just one of those things. Like I just hope, and like I said, and the big thing, I guess maybe this is where the PSA comes from. The point of this little core topic, it's gonna come down to once again the community.
sure.
Like as the company gets harder and harder to get contact with, um, unless you're some ex influencer, which is whatever. Um, it's going to come down to you playing with your local friends, going to like some regional and occasionally the national tournaments, and like staying in contact and forming those bonds and those friendships.
Sure.
And then you being helpful to those new people coming in and helping them figure out how to onboard onto the game that is right now nightmarishly hard and might very expensive to onboard onto.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean,
But
I
also
have a
too,
few
like
people.
I hate that it does come down to us. Like
Yeah,
I feel like that's part of the strategy, because that's what
sure,
it felt like it was in the past whenever I was coming on
sure,
board, and I feel like it's getting back to that again, which is,
sure.
it sucks, but also none of us want this hobby to die, and like we all love Warhammer.
Yeah. I wish I could tell someone like, "Hey, you want to get into this hobby? Here's $100. Here's all you need, and you can start." Right? Where
Yeah,
right now it's near impossible to actually do that without telling somebody like, "Hey, well, you could. Let's start you with Kill Team. Let's start you with Warcry. Let's
yeah.
start you with
It's
something else."
unless that's the type of game they want.
Those are great games, right? But
Yeah,
if somebody wants to like, "Hey, I want to get into Warhammer, proper Warhammer. which usually involves a game like 40K or AOS or Old World or 30K, is just not. It's expensive to get into.
Yeah, and I think honestly, I think the best way to get into these games right now is at the start of a new edition, when those because those boxes are good
Yeah,
values
there's still
even
good
now.
value. Yeah.
And more importantly, a lot of people are going to buy it because they want the rules and maybe half of it.
Yeah. You can
So
find really good deals for those. Like even the Saturnine set,
yeah,
is really good value.
it is. It is. Um, but yeah, but like I said, I guess yeah, this is just a PSA out to the community. Like, make sure we all stay together to help keep those new people coming in, because we're all gonna get older. Alex, you're gonna get older. You're gonna be as old as me one day.
Dude, never, never.
Okay, all right.
I'll never be as old as you, dude, because you'll always be older than me.
Ah, shoot, logic.
Mm, there.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think you are totally right. And regardless if the prices change or not, the community is what keeps this hobby together.
Yeah.
So having people in the community, if somebody's been showing up and maybe they bought a few kits, but they really can't seem to get into this game that they seem to really like, yeah, just give them the models you've had in your basement for the last 5 years. You're never touched. They're still sealed. Give it to
Oh
them.
yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Or get a small group and just bully the fourth person into it, like we did with Alex on Horse Heresy.
Oh goodness,
But
that's
I mean, there's different things there in the play there,
it's a
but
little bit different. Yeah, I
yeah,
could have bought it. I just didn't.
yeah. Which is we're like, we're gonna get for you.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like it's a weird topic. It's hard to like stretch it out other than what we've said.
It's
But
hard. We don't want to be just entirely negative about it either, because it's still a game that we like.
no, and like I said, I see this as a natural progression, like
Sure,
just as a business and a model. Like
sure.
if GW is still having like really like intimate contact with a lot of people, it wouldn't be where it was at too. So it's there's the give and takes.
Yeah,
But like just cost, making it so someone in this hobby maybe not picking up a new army because it's just too expensive and not worth the effort. That's a big red flag. And then just looking backwards on that, like as a new person trying to get into it, there's no good way to start other than find people that are into it,
yeah,
and not find people that are into it who are trying to sell you something.
right.
Like the
Yeah,
shop
well, the
shop
stores,
owners, no matter what shop, they're gonna try and sell you something.
that's the job. That's the job.
Yeah,
The best question to ask a shop owner when you're just getting there is, "Hey, what's the local club? How can I get in touch with them?"
exactly. And they'll point you to it because they know if you get into it, you will buy stuff.
They will eventually. It's an investment for them,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
you just kind of skip a step and go, all right, and
Yeah, I've definitely fallen into that trap a couple times.
yeah, exactly. Like how many Zombicide stuff do you have?
Some side stuff that I have that
You
I
actually like
don't.
Zombicide. I'm just
I
playing
do
it.
I do like it, and seasonally we play it actually all often. But yeah, no, I bought. This is a problem with just nerds in general. I bought a whole Heroes of Might and Magic 3 board game,
Mm-hmm.
like all of it. Cost me like I don't know $400. I played it once. It's
Yeah.
fun, but I played it once.
No, I mean, I get it too. Trust me. Like, there's armies that I've played less than 10 times still.
Sure,
That
yeah. So we're not immune to this,
yeah,
but it's
it's yeah, but cautionary tales out there.
a cautionary tale.
Yeah, but okay, all right. Enough meandering on that topic because we all still love Warhammer. Let's just keep it going.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
goal.
This is not going to turn into a complaining podcast. It's just the reality of things, right?
No, we complain sometimes, but it's usually about the same three things. But it's in
Fair
between
enough.
all the good. Because tell you what, though, I I'm still gonna say it. I think Warhammer. I think Games Workshop makes the best models out there.
Oh, for sure.
There's people up there doing some great stuff, but like consistently and at the pace, it is hard to beat them.
100%. Warhammer is not going to go away.
No,
It's here to stay, and we're going to continue enjoying it in whatever form we will enjoy it.
exactly. And actually, it just reminded me of a future topic I want to talk about. I'm gonna note it down. The digital versus physical rule sets.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I'll probably be the minority on that, because if you know about my retro game collection, you're probably gonna assume what side I'm picking here, and you're not gonna like it, everybody.
Yeah, that's
If you're a tournament goer, I should say that.
fair enough.
That's future. But anyway, enough about that. Warhammer's awesome. Keep playing it. GW, lower your prices. We got you covered. Yeah. Game plan. GW, lower your prices. Also change your logo back. It's stupid. Fucking Crackle Barrel over here.
I hate that we are going direction of simple modern
I
logos.
hate I hate I hate that
Stupid.
too. It's so
Just
dumb.
don't change your logos. Nobody's asking for it. Why are you doing it?
Yeah, you changed your website. We hated it. You changed your logo. We hated it.
Dude, we're being
Maybe don't
sent
change
Warhammer.
some stuff for a while. Change your prices. We hate it.
Oh
I'm kidding. Anyway,
goodness.
all right, everybody. We will catch you next week. Me and Alex will be there to start. But like I said, all goes well. We're gonna have Matt on, and he's gonna give us an education on Gunpla, which is a fun hobby that we'll all get to experience together. Maybe I'll build a kit while we're doing it.
You should.
Yeah, I should if I can remember to
I
buy
was
one.
in Barnes Noble. I walked by the Gunpla section. I was like, ah, dang it, I kind of want to buy it.
You should. You should. They're fun afternoon projects. That's next week, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye.